Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing condominium purchasing in the kingdom, specifically so-called off-plan condominium. What are we talking about with respect to off-plan? Well, we're talking about condos that have yet to be built or developments that have yet to be completed. They may be at varying stages of completion, depending on the development. That may be good or bad or otherwise. Generally speaking, off-plan purchases tend to be more speculative in nature, but they also tend to be, in sort of basic terms, cheaper than purchasing an already completed condominium. And that lower price builds in the speculative nature of purchasing off-plan in Thailand. Now, the reason I made this video is because, unfortunately, there are some rather unscrupulous operators here in the kingdom that will sell so-called off-plan properties with no intention of, actually building the property, or they've gone on for so long selling off-plan property, and it appears as though it's never going to actually be built. Let me be clear, this is not the case for every developer. There are very, very scrupulous, very reputable developers here in the kingdom. So this should not be viewed as an indictment on the property development industry as a whole. Far from it. Actually, it's the exceptions that tend to show just how good the reputable operators actually are. The reason I bring this up is I have seen some really blatantly I would say nearly criminal situations involving off-plan property purchases where, we had conducted due diligence and we got to the land office and land office said, oh yeah, they're on year 13 of just getting ready to break ground. It had been a substantial period of time on a given development and no work had been done. Again, the exceptions tend to show how good the reputable operations really are. But they do exist. They're getting to be fewer and further between, especially as certain law enforcement activities are coming to crack down on such issues. But that being said, it's still out there, and for that reason, property due diligence is a really good idea with respect to so-called off-plan condominium sites, off-plan developments, as that can go, it may not be able to provide 100% surety or certainty with respect to how it's ultimately going to play out with respect to the development, but it's a darn good indicator of whether or not the given development is reputable and whether the process of building is underway and whether or not it looks like that it's going to be completed within the time frame or at least the foreseeable future within the context of that given development.